the bricklayer story. All right, guys, I love telling this story as this is one of the most interesting stories I came across in my restructuring professional career. Let me set the stage. There was a private equity firm that was looking to create a giant masonry company in 2006. So it went out and found 3 bricklayers that were very successful and were willing to sell their businesses. The private equity company went ahead and paid these 3 bricklayers a total of $150 million, with only a little more than $30 million coming from the PE firm and the rest being leverage. It's kind of insane. Each bricklayer earned between $45 million and $55 million, so that's not too shabby for a bricklayer in my opinion. Once the PE firm formed this giant masonry company, it put in new management and began to make poor decisions, causing the company to get into financial troubles. From there, it got even worse. The housing recession of 2008 hit and forced the company into bankruptcy. In order to salvage as much money for the creditors, the hard assets such as the tools, trucks, and equipment were sold back to the 3 original owners or their families for $500,000 each. In addition, 2 of the owners were paid a commission to help collect out the accounts receivable for the creditors since they had all the contacts with the customers that owed money to the creditors. One day I was sitting down with one of the owners and he told me this. He said, "You know, I had all these Harvard MBAs come and tell me that I had it all wrong and I wasn't doing this and that to maximize my business as they thought they were the smartest people in the room," which Harvard MBAs always do. He was like, "You literally just paid me to take my business back because you paid me more from collecting out the accounts receivable than the $500,000 I paid for the hard assets. On top of that, they originally paid me $50 million for my business 3 years ago. I mean, I know those guys from Harvard think they're always smarter than I am, but hey, I was just a C student in high school. But being you just paid me to take my business back and they originally paid me $50 million for my business 3 years ago, who was really the smartest guy in the room?" The point of this story is one does not have to go to college to create a lot of wealth, as this one bricklayer was just a high school graduate. Each of these 3 bricklayers enjoyed what they did, understood the fundamentals of running a business, selling, cash flow, making a profit, and maximized on what they enjoyed and what they were good at. So please take a page out of their book.